want to have a relationship with them. I had a very interesting conversation on a Zoom meeting with the former Miss SA Ndabinukere. I love what they do, and she told me all the plans that she has for young people for education, and seeing Mofaya being part of that. I was so inspired.
Mofa is affiliated with that black child struggle. Mofa is affiliated with that guy who sells it at a street corner. Mofa is affiliated with you just buying that Mofa can at a street corner, even if you don't want that can, but you know where your 10 rand is going to go a long way towards supporting this hustler at the street corner. Warfare is associated with that robustness, with that, let me give you a kick. It's a hustler's drink. And it's always been, as we were saying earlier, robust, aggressive, loud in its approach, brash. But as Mofire is growing and as Mofire is corporatizing, Mofire has never had that sense of also being soft, man, and being soft to the girl consumer. And you would see that manifests in its different flavors that we've released. But Tropicasi, the yellow one, bo Cherry Boom, the pink one, Grand Dealer, the purple one, so you start seeing the ones that are more targeted towards the female audience, and then now you're starting to see the relationship that we just started with Miss SA, and we've just released last week, by the way. It's the first announcement that I'm making. We've just released Berry Queen. Berry Queen is a new flavor by Miss SA.
The white one.
Yes, it's
Yes.
white and purple.
Yes.
Congratulations to my sister, Natasha Jobuert. And congratulations also to Brioni for Miss Universe. She's one of the finalists. But Natasha is our current Miss SA. She's incredible. She's dynamic. She's young. She's got a bright future. Awesome presenter. She's beautiful, smart brains. And she represents our brand really well. And I'm just very proud that we are associated with Miss SA, and just the work they've been doing over the years. They've been known for being an institution that empowers the girl child. It's a conversation in every household in this country when Miss SA happens, especially females in the house. If you've got sisters, you would know when Miss SA is happening. Everybody has got their pick, everybody has got their favorite, and then everybody roots for whoever. It's just been a big culture of the South African fabric, Miss SA over the years. For us to be associated with this, you're starting to see this brand grow. You're starting to see this brand starting to slowly, softly introduce itself to that audience now. That girl child. It's not about hustling. Hey, 10 rand, 10 rand, 10 rand. Hey, more fire. Hey, our ownership. Hey, more fire. Hey. You're starting to see even that become in a form of evolving from Smooth to a robot boy. Clean brand, no smoking, doesn't drink, very focused, multi-talented, church boy, amazing drummer, talented comedian, writer. Now he's got Popcorn and Cheese, his podcast, beautiful, amazing dancer on stage, clean brand, robot boy, a younger version of Smooth. Oh, okay, so now they're starting to appeal to that younger audience through Amapiano, because Robot Boy is an Amapiano artist as much as he's a rapper as well. So you're seeing that evolution where earlier on we used to be told, how are you going to get to a place where you're separating yourself from this brand, Smooth? But now you're starting to see that evolution happen in front of your eyes, even though without you see it. It's like how this can evolved in people's eyes without them seeing it. The first can wasn't like this.
Yes.
But the evolution as it happened in front of their eyes. But it's not easy for you to say, I don't remember this can changing. I just remember Mofa just always being there. But you guys started with this can. Oh, it went to this one and this one. Wow, this is your 7th version. You didn't see. It's like when FNB rebranded or Standard Bank rebrands or any corporate company rebrands. It's also the growth. So you're starting to see that happen with us. You're starting to see um, that Miss SA relationship take this brand and make it sexy, make it appealing to women, make it look good. If you're at Miss SA or if you watch Miss SA, you can you are seeing an example of what's about to come. Because you remember everything we've done over the past 10 years, we've done with no money, bro. Now imagine when you take such people who are able to do so many marketing initiatives, getting the country growing, grow a brand in the streets with no marketing budget. Now imagine when such people start getting the budget, right? They understand the value of every cent, but they also understand that this is the grassroots brand that appeals to the people that was built with nothing. But now, as these little cents start coming in, they understand the value of where every cent has to go to. But also as the brand grows now, because now the brand, people who used to always just think Mofaya, hustle, hustle, hustle. DJ Sbu, DJ Sbu, DJ Sbu. Go koning, go koning, go koning. Go strating, go strating, go strating. Kasi, kasi, kasi. But now you are slowly starting to see these things. Your Robot Boys through his new flavor. Where is that more? Do you have Robot Boys flavor? Please let's show the people there.
We're
This one is
drinking it
called the
here.
Flavortron. Yeah, this one's called the Flavortron. That's Robot Boy's brand new flavor. Collaboration. And that's what I say. I mean, I love also Casper's collaboration with Lekau on Drip. I loved Somi's collaboration with Theo on Part 2. Similar collaboration with us and Robot Boy. So you're starting to see a trend where these local black-owned South African companies are starting to go through growing pains, but now they're starting to evolve nicely now, where they're becoming a even more strengthened and a bigger part of the South African fabric by empowering other stars, because it can't just always be about Likau, it can't just always be about Theo, it can't just always be about Smoo. The brand has to show that it can grow and have its own life without Theo. The brand can grow and have its own life without Tsepo. It can be just a jean brand that is called Tsepo. Even if Tsepo sadly passes on, he's built something that's going to last for generations. It's the same thing we're doing. We're starting to see the brand now exist outside of Buda Buda, which is something we do internally as a team, but it's something we do quietly nangaba unaganga. But nangabe unakile uyakhona ukubona ose basipota no Robot Boy manje ose ba release flavor ka Miss SA ose baza ngala flavor nyana o epink o latest kanjani o baza ngala flavor. So it's just all about growing the streams, growing the product offerings, the SKUs, and also just appealing to a newer audience, to a younger audience, to a much more sophisticated demographic. And it's happening nicely. I'm starting to. It's always nice also to see a lot of white people, Indian people buy Mofaya. I also see their posts online, and even when I do my researches at these stores and go to garaging, and they tell me of how many non-black people buy Mofaya. It's always beautiful to hear. Wow, this brand is now having a life of its own. That people are buying it for being a brand. There's people who are no longer, who don't even know DJ Spoo, but they're just buying a nice energy drink. And that was the goal in the beginning, to build something that can stand on its own. So my message to entrepreneurs also is, let's build things that can do that. Let's build products and businesses or grow brands that are able to build and have a life of their own. Because the bad things that we've had in the past is ntate mang mang ha tlhokahala butchery yawa, di garage di yawa, di business tsa gagwe kaofela di yawa, and itoro zakhe lezibekazi owner noma nama-taxi bekawa owner ayawa. Why? Because abantwana bakhe are not interested in the business. Bana bagagwe, they've got their own dreams. They want to become whatever they want to become. But also, while he was alive, this great business person didn't think so far as to think like Ntate Dr. Motlana, may so rest in peace, who mentored his young, amazing son to be an incredible businessman. Sadly, he left us through COVID-19 lockdowns. During the COVID-19, we lost a brother by the name of Wandi Motlana, one of the best young business people this country has ever had. Dr. Motlana had a plan, a succession plan, when he was, training his kids. The late, great Dr. Richard Maponya, may so rest in peace, he had a great plan when he inculcated his children into his business. When you look at the Mutaungs, I was speaking about Kaiser Chiefs just now, all of the kids are involved in the business. So you can see there's a succession plan there. And we should be learning from these people that there must always be a succession plan to not only just empower outsiders, but even within the family, let us all understand that this is our baby, such that even when the pioneer or the leader passes on, he's done a great job in the succession plan and the strategies and the processes, such that this thing exists in their absence. And that's what we call generational wealth.
Yeah.